Hello there, viewers and newcomers. I'm KallaTheYapper, and today I'm going to be talking about the discourse in the Xenozone Zero community relating to the kid characters, or the characters people assume are children. So let's get started. So here's some things we need to bring out in order for all this to make sense, right? So let's establish what a lolly character is versus what people think a lolly character is. Okay? So a lolly character is a character that looks youthful, has a petite body build, and is very cute. Examples being Tatsumaki from One Punch Man, Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Megumi from Konosuba. These are very good examples of what a lolly character is. Now, let's go on to the next definition, which is lollycon, which is the sexualization of the lolly character. This is what people have a moral gripe or issue with, despite the fact that it is not an issue. So, let's continue. Now, here's some things we need to address, which is people are out here saying that the game having lolly characters is a detriment to the game, and that the lead character design artist, known as Watakumo, is problematic and should be removed from being the lead character designer of Xenozone Zero. And I say no, he shouldn't, because he's doing his job. Homeboy has worked on Azure Lane and Girls Frontline 2. He's made character designs for both of these gacha games, and probably even more so. So he's doing his job. He's doing what he needs to do. And people who have an issue with what he makes, cool, you can have an issue about it. But to sit here and act like it's an objective issue that we should all be in uproar about, and no, we're not, because it's not a global issue. It's not a absolute issue. This is just a subjective issue that you have an issue with. Not me, not the other guy, or that the other girl. It's like, no, this is just a you issue. This is your preference that you just don't agree with. You don't agree with the preference of petite lolly characters. And that's cool, but it's not an issue. Now let's continue. People are morally grandstanding about lolly characters, believing that there is a need for morality when discussing this, when it really doesn't, because morality does not exist in this topic about fictional characters, especially lolly characters. Because shocker, lolly characters are not made in the likeness of children. People assume that and think that, but that's not the case. People are stupid when they think this. What lolly character looks like a real child to you? Legitly. Point out a child in real life and compare it to the lolly character and see if it makes sense to you. Because honestly, it doesn't. And it's really stupid to compare it to. Now let's move on to the next point that I have, which is people are hypocritical when it comes down to the underage characters or characters they perceive to be underage, and they flip-flop when the character's age or background info is revealed. Ellen Joe and Piper Will are two prime examples of this very hypocrisy, that people expound, and I have a problem with that. First and foremost, Ellen Joe is an underage high schooler and is sexualized, yet no content creator has been batting an eye about Ellen. However, Piper Will, which I found out today through the help of Go Solo, because I watched this video about the lolly characters of Zenless, he found out that the lolly character known as Piper Will is 25 years of age. And she's an adult. She's an adult. And is hardly sexualized in comparison to Ellen Joe, but gets all the slander. I have an issue with this, because they say that it's an issue for underage characters being sexualized, yet they claim that Ellen Joe is a gray area when it really isn't. By their own sense of logic, it should be an issue for Ellen Joe to be sexualized, since they care so much about the character's age, but they ignore it when it's convenient for their argument. That's why they'll sit here and be like, oh, Ellen Joe is not a problem for us to sexualize or be sexually attracted to Ellen Joe, but Piper Will, it is a problem. When it's like, no, it's not. It doesn't make sense. Just because Ellen Joe has a more developed body doesn't automatically make her an adult, and the vice versa is true for Piper Will by extension, and by extension the other lolly characters. For example, in real life, the indicators that makes a female an adult are not as clear as the indicators that make a male an adult. This is reflected accurately in anime and in gacha games. For example, Go Solo, there's a clip that I have that Go Solo says that since Piper Will and all the other lolly characters don't have a bombastic chest and a big ass, therefore they are children. That's a stupid logic to run on, because that's not how that works. Again, as I said before, the indicators that make a female character an adult or a child, not an adult or a child, but what makes them an adult is not as clear as it is for us guys. And on top of that, excusing Ellen Joe while simultaneously allowing Piper Well to say that Piper Well is a child is not accurate in the slightest. And I have an issue with this. So I got some clips that I'm going to play that I got permission to use from at least one who has a bit of common sense. So let's get into it.
Yeah, no, I heard it. I was going to comment.
Oh, you're hearing it? Okay, okay. What'd you say?
I hear everything.
Oh, okay.
So, I think what a lot of people need to realize is that, one, a lot of these games aren't made for the American audience or the global audience.
Nope.
And in Japan, South Korea, China, the lollycon shit is popular, but it's not like a children thing.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, it's not a children thing at all.
Right. It comes from, and again, I've been to Japan. Right, I can definitely comment, at least from what I've seen. It comes from how a lot of the women look. Like, a lot of them are really small, very short, petite, and that's like the lolly look. Like, if you took some of those lolly characters and had Japanese girls cosplay them, they would look just like the character.
Mm-hmm.
And
see, a little research goes a long way. Also, I will be adding everyone's links to their channels in the description. So with these clips. So yeah, let's hop right back into it.
Mm-hmm.
And this kind of goes with the thing. Well, like whenever Asian games come out with like a character for like the global audience, the comment, and Hung Tai Kim talked about this, the creator of Shift Up. They always say that global players and global people always comment about how characters look like 16, 17 when actually they're like in their 20s.
Yeah.
And that just kind of goes to show how young a lot of Asian women look. So that Lolita thing, like, it's real because a lot of girls look like that in Eastern Asia.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I have
My brother in Christ, you thought you was slick, bro. What's your Twitter looking like? Yo. My bad. I just want to add this segment in because I wanted to do it. No other reason, just because. All right, let's get back into it. I know I'm goofing off.
Like that. Like, I've seen. Do you remember the VA for Chime?
Yeah.
She sounds like a child, and she looks. If she looks like 5 foot. If she wasn't her age, she's in her 40s.
Oh my god.
She looks like she's in her 20s. Like, there's a lot of Asian women. If you walk to them and be like, "Hey, how old are you?" They're gonna be like 25, 30, or like in their mid 20s. Like, that look is just common.
It is like they are short. They're
Yeah,
there's certain people that name Shigeru Ui. There's a Shigeru Ui. She's a VTuber. She has her little VTuber avatar that people cosplay, and genuinely, like, the short women, like typically the short Asian women, will cosplay as those kind of characters because it fits their body type. They fit the lolly body type with ease.
Yeah, a lot of
them
fit the lolly body type. Because
holy
thing, right?
shit.
Let's be real. Let's take Rappy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The average Asian girl does not look like Rappy at all.
Nope.
Rappy has thick thighs. She's curvy as hell. Asian girls are kind of narrow hips and very thin and skinny. Like, very thin and skinny. So, I mean, they more of them look like Neon. Neon is probably the most Japanese out of Annis and Rappy.
Yeah.
TBH.
I like how this comment right here. It's pretty much it sums up everything of the current day when it comes to just the lolly stuff. Like, petite women, like childlike appearance of petite women. They've done this in Toradora, Dragon Ball, the Motogatari series, JJK, My Hero, etc. Chobits, My Dress Up Darling, Berserk, Konosuba. They've done this before, bro. Petite women have been here, bro.
Yeah, what's her name? Kitagawa. She's like
Kitagawa, 16, yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's just like a lot of people got to realize whenever they do these manga and anime settings, it's always in high school.
They're gonna have.
You can't take the age thing seriously because they make them look like adults. Like, Mari and Kitagawa is hot. Like, I'll say it.
Yeah, she's attractive.
It's not right. It's not, and like and I mean they showed her with like.
This is another case of you gotta separate the fiction from fucking reality, my dudes.
What video are we watching? It's talking
It's
about
talking about
ZZZ.
exposing the creepiest Zenless Zone creator, and it's not the creepiest at all. It's just the lead designer of the game.
Yeah, the lead designer is a
He's a
lollycon, which
lollycon. I
again,
looked him up.
outside,
I actually looked him up,
yeah.
and yeah, he is. He did stuff for Girls Frontline 2. He was the creator that made this character right here, Bachi, for Azura Lane. He's done a lot, and he's now the lead designer of Zenless Zone Zero. So for pretty, because I've seen this with a lot of creators, they're like, why are there so many childlike characters in the game? Well, guys, the lead designer of Water Kuma is a lolicon, and guess what happens when you're a lead fucking designer? You pretty much be calling the shots on what goes through. Obviously, you have the company above that's also giving you the green light, but most of the time, you're calling the shots on what you want to see. And this is something y'all motherfuckers just gotta deal with. Like, I hear people like saying that he's a creep. You gotta fire him. Like, nigga, they not firing him, bro. There's a reason why they fucking hired him. They probably looked into his background and what he worked on. If they really went off the bat, the whole case of, if they pushed their morals in and had that shit skewer everything, then they would have another lead designer. But guess what? Hoyoverse doesn't care. They want to see what work he does. And they've already seen his past work, and they're like, oh, he actually is a good fit for us, so we're hiring him. Simple as that. Y'all motherfuckers can say he's creepy and all that shit, but my nigga, he's up. He's on top right now. You Twitter motherfuckers are still down. Still sitting typing on your fucking keyboard. That nigga's on top working for the most grossing company in the goddamn world, bro. He's making money. And he's doing it with what the fuck he likes. It's simple as that, bro.
Let me say this. Here's what people are going to realize. These games are not made for global audience in mind. I'm sorry. It's not. If you don't think China, Japan, South Korea, Eastern Asia is not going to eat this shit up, and I'm not saying that everyone's a lolicon. Okay. Here's the difference between Eastern Asia and like the West, right?
And by the way, this motherfucker went to Japan, so
yeah, just for 2 weeks, but
But he's still like understood, like, damn, pretty nice.
Yeah. The thing is, like, what they find sexy is cute. So like, what do I mean by that? Like, if you go on Instagram and you look at our shit, right? Like, a lot of the girls, they're very thick, curvy, showing a lot of ass. They're very elegant, sexy, classy, right? Over there in Japan, a girl on like Instagram or TikTok doing like the cutesy faces, the little cat ear dance, all that other shit. Being cute over there is sexy for them.
Yeah.
Like, that is their version of sexy. Over here, it's a girl that's very curvy. She's got like form-fitting clothing. She's very sweet and kind, which again, that could be any girl. But sexy for us is just a girl that looks sexy and kind of acts sexy depending on what you like. But over there, cute is like everything for them. Cute is everything. If you're cute, that is sexy in a lot of Eastern Asians' eyes, especially for a girl.
Yeah.
It's not going to do anything. And for them to think that, one, the anime community in general is not going to play because there's lollies, I doubt that. If you're in the anime community for this long, I get it not liking lollies. I'm not the biggest fan of lollies either, but I understand that it's just a Japan thing. I mean, Tatsumaki's a lolly.
Oh yeah, people love Tatsumaki.
And bro, and listen, whenever Murata draws Tatsumaki, she's literally just a short stack thick girl.
Pretty much.
She's thick as hell. She's got like nice legs. Tatsumaki's hot, I'll say it. She's 28, but yeah, she is the lolly archetype. She's very short. Tatsumaki's like 5 foot easily.
Mm-hmm.
But she's hot as hell. Like I understand that she's like a really short, I mean, essentially Asian girl. So it is what it is, man.
It really is. It is what it is. Like these content creators, they just, bro, some fucking bullshit right there. Oh, I'm quitting Zenless Zone Zero because all these nah, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I was frying somebody on
shut the fuck up
about Tower of Fantasy because they were upset that it was going to like fan servicey. And I was telling him, like, and this is kind of off topic, but I was telling him, like, dude, the reason they always do this is because they're trying to make money. Like, a lot of the people that get mad at their game turning fan service, it's because the game wasn't good in the first place. So in order to improve it, they turn fan service and use that money to improve the game. Like, it's just, a lot of people have to recognize this shit. They pay the bills, non-BA exists for a reason. Global is just riding the train owner And the conductor is Asian. Exactly. The sassy lost child, Tornado, she looks very... Yeah, no, Gully. Yeah, Tatsumaki Tornado looks like an adult. 100%.
Yeah, but some people portray her as like a kid.
Right. Even though they draw, like, she gets drawn in, like, the chibi form to make, like, a joke in One Punch Man, but she's 100% an adult. She looks like an adult. She's just a short girl.
She's just short. That's really it.
And in the manga, she's drawn, like, really thick. Like, really thick. She looks super hot.
Can I, get a link to this? Brother, I need to see it. Let me see it.
Like, as a kid watching Gurren Lagann, like,
I don't care.
I watched Yoko.
Yeah, Yoko Littner was like, what, 15?
15 or something. I didn't give a fuck, bro.
Right, she doesn't look 15
No.
at all.
She's
this redhead girl with big tits.
Leave a ton of dislikes. It's never going to be as bad as my YouTube short on the One Piece live action. So again, even if you dislike it, it's never going to be good enough. You're never really going to get through to me. I know where these dislikes are coming from, and I just really wanted to call out and make you aware of this.
Well, yeah, when you say stupid ass shit like that on the internet, which you know is wrong, like for saying lollies are literal kids, which they're not, saying that all the lollycons go for actual kids, which they not. When you make stupid ass claims about a crime that people do, well, not people do at all. When you make like claims on a crime that people don't do and are just trying to have fun, it's crazy. We get this all about the Blue Archive. Blue Archive gets it every time. They get it all the fucking time. And guess what? They flip that card right back on the person who accuses them, and it turns out they're a fucking bad person. Literally, like, you see why Blue Archive's community is so tight? Because they know. They fucking know. Nobody's gonna get into them. Also, this is kind of crazy saying that this shit is bad, but if I remember, if history like corrected itself, if we go to VTubers, right, the most popular EN VTuber of all time, and at a point, yep, there you go. Guess what? She's a lolicon. Lolly model.
Yeah, but here's what people have to also understand about lollicons. They can easily play on the cute shit too.
Yes.
Like, that's what people don't understand. It's not necessarily about sexualizing them. A lot of people in general, especially in Asia, like the cuteness of lolicon girls.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
that's why
y'all
Gargora is
like
popular.
And then another one, and here's another one. It's a VTuber song. So you're telling me
I know what you're talking about. 100 million.
Yeah.
I know.
Let's see. Where is
Gargora did a rendition.
Where's this video sitting at? 103 million fucking views, and it hasn't.
I guarantee you, Eastern Asian TikTok.
And it hasn't been a goddamn year, and it already is at 103 million fucking views, bro.
Legally, Nahida is okay, but official is not. No matter the Twitter created height of consent. In fiction, everything is allowed.
Pretty much.
It's
Yep, pretty much.
Like, I can get not liking like lollies, but it's like there's
you really can't.
Why complain about it?
Yeah, I would say.
Creator and what they are doing, because it is kind of insane how they are still around on YouTube and just how they haven't been cancelled off the face of the earth, especially after, you know, a big creator like Tectone, it got 109,000 views, covered it, and they're still around.
I have some personal choice words for that nigga Kazahana. And not only him, but I'm not even going to say Tectone because I don't have no choice words for him. It's not because I'm scared, but it's just like, hey, I don't like the bullying that people have been doing to Ren Katsubaki TV, because people were out here acting like he done did some crime, like some serious crime. So I looked into the situation, and it's like, bro, he just fiending over fictional characters, especially if it's just the lollies. It's like homeboy has expressed that he prefers women with flatter chests. He's not a big fan of the big titty stuff. It's like, come on, let this man eat what he want to eat for real. Get off his dick. But I'm going to save this for another video.
Covered it, and they're still around, and they've got a massive community. I mean, let's just look at this first video here. It says Zone 0.
Because, motherfucker, they've been here first. It's always been here, nigga. You think they're just gonna go away because one bald man decided to say, it's disgusting? No, nigga. I like Tectone. What's good, Hana? Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing, right? it's just you gotta accept a lot of things in the anime community, like feet, right? Like that new anime,
Oh my god, bro,
the
that new
Speak
anime.
Like a Russian or whatever. Like I saw all over online, like her just showing her feet off. Now listen, I'm a feet person, so I don't mind feet at all. I love feet. But some people are gonna look at that and be like, "Oh, yo, this is weird."
This is weird.
So it's just like don't interact with it. Like
Don't
I
look.
get it, it's weird,
It's
but
weird, bro.
as a feet person, I don't mind it at all. So
It's like you guys gotta realize this shit has always been here since the start, and y'all are
oh
real.
yeah, the thing about anime is there's gonna be wholesome shit, crazy shit, funny shit, weird shit.
I like his
Erotic
content.
shit.
I do like Tepto's content, but when he did make that video trying to quote unquote expose Ren, that was very bad. And I was just watching him like, man, he said a lot of things trying to accuse him like an actual crime of being a Doctor Disrespect, and it's like, no, no, that's not good at all.
Zero's immaculate.
And that's the end of the video. I appreciate y'all watching. If you disagree, hit the dislike button. If you agree, hit the like button. I'm not a person that's going to judge somebody because of what they like when it comes down to like fictional content or their fetishes. So it is what it is. Go check out Prof.Darkness 4. I'll leave a link for his channel in the description. Oh yeah, subscribe to me. Yeah, go subscribe to me. I live stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on YouTube, and I sometimes play Genshin Impact, HSR, and now mostly Zenless. And I play Elden Ring on the side too, as well, or any other little smaller game. I also have a Discord. You can come join the Discord if you want to. The link is in the description of my YouTube bio. Be warned, it's a little crazy in here, a little bit from time to time. I also have rules on my Discord, so yeah, follow the rules to the letter, please. Thank you, and good night. I'm out. Peace.